Today I have a little bit of time off, so I thought I would make a Filmora video because I love making videos and I love Filmora. So I was going to make a video on how I edit pretty much every video that I edit. These are going to be the things that I do. I'm not going to get into like super technical stuff like color grading or anything. It's going to be kind of basic, but I think it's stuff that I use every time I edit a video. These are some of the things that I do. So first off, let's talk gear. I see a lot of people in the group asking, oh, why is my video slow? Why is this slow? You're gonna need a nice computer to be able to edit. You're gonna need something that has a good CPU on it, a good graphics card. I have a Asus Predator laptop right here. It's designed for gaming. I don't game, but I only use it for editing. I used to use an old Lenovo to edit, and it was a nightmare to edit. So I suggest getting a computer that you're going to use that's going to be dedicated to this, and it's going to cost you a little bit of money, to be honest with you. Or if you're into gaming, or one of your kids are into gaming, use their computer just to do it. Second thing I want to talk about is a good thing with making videos is a good storyline. You want a good storyline for your video. That's probably the most important thing of a video. People are watching it to hear the story, to visualize the story, to experience this story. So that's the second thing I think is the first thing with making a video is really important. Second is lighting. I have some can lights up over here. I have natural light coming in from the window here. So lighting is really important when you're making these videos, in my opinion. And the thing I want to talk about is audio. So with audio, the most important thing to me in making a video is the audio. 50% of the video is the audio. So I can deal with kind of a blurred image sometimes, shaky footage, but if the audio is horrible on that video, I'm not going to watch it. That's just me. For my audio, I have an action camera right here, and then I have my DSLR camera over here recording me right now. The thing with audio is mine doesn't have a port for it to be plugged into. There's no audio port on my action camera, and there's no audio port on my DSLR, which kind of stinks. I'll show you how to record audio like this with a lavalier, and then in Filmora sync it up and delete the onboard audio and use external audio that's much more rich in sound. I use a lavalier microphone. You can get one of these on Amazon for as low as 10 bucks. This was a little bit higher quality one I got for $20. And you can plug it into your phone and record from that way. Or if you're using your phone to make the video, record it with the lavalier plugged into your phone, or record external audio to your phone, or record external audio to something like this kind of recorder. I have the Tascam, I think it's the DR05. Yeah, it's the DR05. This thing is awesome, so I can plug in any like lavalier, my shotgun microphones into this, and it'll record here to the SD card that's built in there. I can see the audio levels on the screen to make sure I'm recording, that it's registering my voice. I can unplug it and use these microphones when I'm out, like say for example in nature, record water, birds, stuff like that. So this is my main setup when I'm recording by myself, is the lavalier microphone, and the Tascam audio recorder is what I use. When I'm recording multiple people, or if I'm out and there's a bunch of people talking or something, I use this microphone. This is a Movo, I think the VRX10, something like that. Yeah, the Movo VRX10. And this is how that microphone works. It looks like that. One point plugs into the microphone itself, then this can plug into your phone, audio recorder, camera, whatever, wherever you're able to record the audio from. This is a dead cat that goes on it, and this is for when you're outside. And the wind, it won't pick up the wind that way. Another one I use is this one, the Tascam 10SG. So this has a SD card, a micro SD card put right into here. and it records to itself. Then you unplug the micro SD card, plug it in your computer, and there's your audio file. Or it has an output for audio, so you can plug that into your camera, your phone, your audio recorder. And that it was a big challenge for me making these videos I have a Nikon D3500 and it does not have an audio port. I use the Caso action camera. It doesn't have an audio port. It only does onboard audio, which is horrible in my opinion. I don't really like it that much. And that's what I'm doing for audio right now. And I'm going to show you how to sync all this up in Filmora, how to remove the onboard audio and then put external better sounding audio into your videos also. So we went over lighting, story, and audio, and those are three real important things to consider when you're making these videos. Let's get started. I'm going to show you just a couple things how I edit, a couple tricks like adding music, putting an intro, deleting some parts of the clips, deleting some of the audio, fading out audio on songs, adding music. Just a couple things that I do with pretty much every video I make. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to get deep into Filmora. This should give you a basic understanding. All right, so now we have Filmora open here, as you can see. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and import a media file, like your main clip. So we'll do this one done. I made this video a while ago. So we'll add this right here. You can either click plus to add it to the project, or you can drag it. Another thing to also consider is sometimes you get these match to media errors. That's it right here in project settings. I film in 24 frames per second. To me, that's the best. It's the most cinematic looking, if you ask me. And so I do 24 frames per second, which is actually, as you can see right here, 23.97. And I film at 1080p, so that's this one right here. And then I click OK. So now when I drag my film or my videos that are filmed in 24 frames per second into the timeline below, it's not going to give me an error, say, hey, would you like to match this to media? And like I said, I do 24 frames per second. TV looks like 60 frames per second, something like that, I guess is the best way you can explain it. And then 120 frames per second is when I'm doing slow motion. That's when I use the higher frame rate like that. But the majority of the time I'm filming in 24 frames per second. So now we've done the project settings, and like I said, you can click that there to add it to the project or just drag it down. So we'll drag it down right there. So there's a clip. And that's how we add it. So let's say, for example, you want to remove this part of the video. Just say from here, you're going to click right here to split it. Then you're going to go to the end point where you want it split at again. Split it right there. And now we can see this part has been split. So it's separated from the main movie right now. So you have that, and as long as you click, whatever you click on, it will be deleted, so we can just get rid of that now. We'll delete that. So that's how I do that. And then when you put the clips together, you can see they kind of line up there. Click reset here. Okay. So another time I like to add like an intro. So that would be like under titles, openers, and we'll just do this one. So we'll put an intro here for it. Double click the intro. It says your text here by J Wall. Click OK there, and then to change this title, we'll click here, select that, and then we'll say Filmora video. Click OK there. So now, as you can see, we have an opener. You can select it, make it shorter, longer, whatever you want to do with it right there. So then as you play it, now you'll have an intro on your video. like so. So we've edited some of the video. We pulled some of it out there. So then it'll kick into the video itself. Made it kind of long, so sorry about that. So there's that. Another thing I like to do is with mine, I add a signature to the video. So I'm going to import my signature here. It's what it is a PNG file with a transparent background. So that's how it's going to sit on top of the video and be kind of transparent. If anybody needs help with that file, let me know. Give me your name in the comments, and then when I have time, I'll go ahead and run it through my program and make you one using the same font, like a signature kind of looking font. Yeah, like I said, just put your name in the comments below and ask for this, and I'll make it up for you and then just send you over a link so you can download it. So here's the signature. So we're going to drag the signature here. We'll make it the whole video. Anything that's on top here, that's on top of the main video, is going to be played above the video. For example, let's see here. Import media file, put my dog here. So as you can see, right now is the main video. And now because my dog is on top, he has precedence over the video. So I'll move him out of the way for now. Now it's just the main video. So this is kind of like in layers. The ones you go up are going to be the main layers. So we'll drag this guy to be to the end of the video. Actually, I'll put that there. We'll drag the signature all the way to the end of the video. And as you can see, click right here and you're able to kind of edit this signature, I guess you can say. So what I do here is I shrink it. Make it really small there. Kind of stick it in a corner or something like that. It already has one on there. As you can see, that video I already put it on. I do a lot of drone work. I just got my license from the FAA, the FAA 107 UAS license, so I'm going to be doing a lot more drone work. And that seems to get stolen a lot. Like a lot of people download my YouTube videos and grab clips of it and use it in their videos. So I like to put my signature now in the videos, and that's how I do that. So now as you play the video, you can see the signature is there. So now we've added the intro. We have to cut some of the video out of there. Another thing I like to do is I like to add music to the video. So let me show you how I add the music here. I go to import media files. There's a piece of music. I get my music off of YouTube. There's no copyright music. Some guys that do that, and basically they have a download link in the description, and then they have like a credit that you're supposed to add to your description of your video on YouTube, so that you're able to use that. That way you don't have any copyright problems or anything. So I listen to all the music, choose the song I want off of the no copyright music, download the song, and then when I upload my video anywhere, I just kind of throw in a credit, you know, music by whoever made it. So that's where I get the music from. So here's the music right here I got. I'm gonna drag this down here since I'm only putting the music where my dog is at. And this one already has its own music. So we'll go ahead and see here. Now there's a song there. And the song is a little bit longer than my video clip. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that song right here. Select here because we're deleting that one. Delete that one. So now we have it. But you see how it kind of abruptly ends? What I like to do is I like to fade out the music. So we double click on the audio file there, and you see this fade out right here. Do it about there. And so now when you, as the music's ending, or the video clip is ending, the music is fading out, it's going down in volume, and then it's not an abrupt, just end of music. It fades it out, and it's a nice smooth transition there. Another thing I like to also do is, sometimes I do the end credits for a video. As you can see, there's a lot of text and stuff you can play around with in here. Let's say here, I'll put it here. And it's the same thing as with the opener. We double click it, and then we'll leave the directed by, and then we'll just say, directed by Jay Wall. Such a big director, me. And click OK. So now what will happen is it'll transition into the dog clip with the music that we added there, slowly fade the music there, and then have a nice smooth ending. These are the things I use the most in Filmora. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and import first the video right here. This is a video with the onboard audio built into it. Not the best audio, kind of horrible. We're gonna be replacing this audio during this process. So we have the audio right here. Go and drag that into our timeline right there. I kind of like it in the middle for this part. It gets a little crazy. Kind of expand it a little bit so we can see. As you can see, here are my claps that I do. These are the spikes. So you can see that it causes a spike in the audio. Another thing to do is kind of raise this up, and you can see it a little bit better. Drag that up, and you can see it really well right there. Okay, now we're going to bring in the external audio right here. Drag this down into our timeline. And the same thing here. Oh, let me lift it up a little bit. You can see the audio spikes right there. 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to line them up the best we can. I'm going to use this to kind of see where we're at with it. So we're a little bit off right now. Come on, just a notch. And you got to kind of just play around with it to get it lined up. And it's kind of a pain in my butt whenever I make a video, but it's what's got to be done when you're doing external audio. I think we're close right now. Let's take a look how we're lining up. Just need a little notch. And this is, maybe someone in the comments can say something about, it's kind of hard to get this lined up because it wants to go. All right, there we go. So now we have the audio lined up. So we'll go ahead and mute this one just to show you what it's doing here. Here is the camera's built-in audio. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mute that one now. That's the, right here will be the camera's built-in audio. And then down here is the external audio we took, so I'm going to unmute that. Now let's see if we are on key or not. This is a video. I'm going to show how to merge. And there we go. Audio. The audio is lined up. So then after this, we're in the middle of the working area down here. I forget what it's called. So if we drag this anywhere, it's not going to be fun. So what I do is I go here somewhere to this is like the beginning of the clip, useless video. Click there, same thing we did before, cut. Same thing here, cut. Right here, then we're going to go ahead and delete that one. Delete that one. All right, and what we're going to do here is we're going to detach this audio. We don't need that audio anymore. So it's down here detached, and delete it. I just push the delete key there. So now when I move this around, as long as these are lined up together, they'll work. They'll be synced up. And then from here, we'll just clip off the end. And right here, same thing, clip off the end. And there you go. You have the video synced up with the audio, with the external audio. It's a better quality video now because the audio is really solid. It's close to me. You can hear me better, and it doesn't do as much echo in the room as normal does. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Everyone have a great weekend, and keep using Filmora. Let's keep making these videos and having a lot of fun. Thank you for watching.